Hello, 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 my beloved soul. So it is winter solstice, right? I normally get my messages out to you for Wednesday, for Woke Wednesday, but this week I wanted to get them all out early because of the solstice energy. Super powerful for a beautiful, beautiful planet, right? Light workers, wave showers, star seeds. We've been going through it, right? Ascension symptoms coming in heavily, whether physically, emotionally, purging a lot of stuff out. And now we're at the first day of the solstice, right? And this winter solstice is about stillness. It's about the calm. It's really about having faith kind of in the unknown, right? Because we have planted our seeds, and now that it's winter time, things are really dormant. We don't see what's going on beneath the surface. We don't see what's going on under the ground. All we know is that we planted our seeds and we've done our due diligence above, right? So we've been weeding out things. We've been going through our soil, making sure things are good. We're making sure no animals are attacking our stuff. We're just making sure everything's in order. But we don't know what's going on beneath the surface, right? And so this is a time of faith. It's a time of trust. It's a time of knowing that the seeds that are being planted at this time will have long-term effects in the future. So don't expect, although these miracles happen every day, right? But don't expect kind of like a big blast of a miracle, right? More expect knowing that the things that you're planning on now, the things that you're working on now, the things that you're pushing your energy into, your desires that are really serving like your happily ever after and the highest good, those things that you're planning right now are really being nourished. This is like the most nutrient rich soil, right, that you can think of. So what's going to come out of this is going to be delicious on the other side. It's going to be really powerful on the other side of this. It's going to be transformative, right? So do you have the faith to hold on? Can you be calm and trustworthy during the stillness, right? During the quiet, knowing that there's not a lot of light at this time. There's not a lot of warmth at this time. And that if you want more light and you want more warmth, you're going to have to dig deep within yourself to get it, right? You're going to have to activate the summer within you in order to deal with the winter around you. Big, right? The seasons, the solstices are big. We just had eclipse energy going on. We had a full moon in Gemini, which was super powerful, really highlighting communication, highlighting relationships, right? And then we have this beautiful solstice energy that's really shifting things and transforming things and having us go into this space of stillness, in the space where we have to go within in order to find our light. We have to go within to really nurture these relationships and the communication issues that are going on, right? We have to go within in order to shift the things that are going on without. So, my beautiful way showers, star seeds, indigos, crystals, light workers, whatever you label yourself. Let's see what this beautiful, beautiful solstice has in store for you all. We're going to go through a couple of decks, so be patient. Oh, right, we got two at once. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. I love that. Again, we've been going through it, right? A lot of purging, a lot of releasing. I know for like a few days I was just like crying, 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 crying. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm not getting my period. Like, why am I so emotional? But picking up the energies of the collective, right? As an empath. And I'm here in a city that's really dense right now. And so there's a lot of people here for the holidays. There's a lot going on emotionally. The holidays can be a time of peace and joy and love and laughter and fulfillment for some people. And for some people, it's a really painful time, right? Especially if you've lost loved ones during this time, or if this is the first holiday you're going to be spending without that loved one, right? It's a really challenging time. So the Syrian planet, which I love, got goddess Isis up there. The Holy Family is supposed to be coming from the Sirius system. This actually gives me like a whole Jesus vibe. And I'm looking at the card. It's here to bring calm. It's here to bring balance. It's here to love you, to nurture you, right? And Gemini, right? It's the twins, right? Balance of feminine and masculine energies. Things coming into harmony, right? As we come into harmony with ourselves. So you're going to be hearing things that are going to be changing for you. You're going to see things in a new way. You're going to receive things in a new way. There's new truths that are going to be coming to you that are going to make you just feel like you're just going to like, it's almost like I know that I know that I know that I know that I know. 444, I just saw that energy is coming big. It's like, no, you're not going to tell me otherwise. Like, I know what I know what I know. Like, the masses may not believe it, but I don't care. I know the downloads I'm receiving. I know the messages I'm getting. I know what I feel within my soul, right? That's the energy that's coming into you. And it's going to bring you more into balance because you're going to be at more peace with yourself because you're good with your decisions. You're feeling confident in the things that you're doing. You know that you know that you know that you know, right? And when you can stand on that, stand on that energy, nothing's going to take that from you. And then, oh my God, the Pleiades too. The seven star sisters, birth and creations, tapestry of life, expression. I love this. I love, 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 love this energy. The Palladians have come down to help us with what? Music and arts and math and so much other stuff. So you're being really supported right now to start something new, to look at life in a new way, to be ready to receive, to have a little fun, right? They look like they're dancing under the freaking like starlight, the moonlight. So there's going to be a soul tribe coming in for many of you, right? You're going to be, maybe you've been putting a call out for your soul family or for people that understand your purpose, your mission, your heart, your goals, right? And so that energy is coming in together as well as you getting with people and beginning new projects, birthing new things. There's a big energy of coming together as a community so that we can do something for the greater good. And I know as a light worker in a starseed, that's what we do, right? We're doing this for us, we're doing it for humanity, we're doing it for the planet, right? So there's this energy of like everyone kind of like starting to really find themselves or find each other during this time so we can support each other during these changes. Bottom of the deck, right? Deep cellular healing. This has been big for all of us. That 1111 portal was super huge and those energies didn't stop. And then we went into eclipse season, right? And it was just like pow, pow, pow. But again, we're being purged and cleansed out of everything, all the density, all the emotions, all the karma, the things that just no longer serve where we're headed as a planet, the things that no longer serve, like the old paradigms are falling away at the wayside. And so many of you have been experiencing ascension symptoms, right? Physically, emotionally. I know I ended up like breaking a tooth, which is like a sign in and of itself, but whether you've been sleeping a lot and like really needing to just like nourish yourself with foods, or whether you've been like not sleeping, like a couple of star seeds I know and light workers are they're in like hibernation mode. They're knocked all the way out. They're exhausted. They just want to lay down, lay down, lay down, eat, lay down, eat, lay down, eat, lay down. And I'm like, I can't sleep for the fucking life of me. I feel like I did like a fucking 8 ball or something. I'm like, why am I up? I slept for 2 hours and I'm up and I'm up, up, up. Like so it's totally different. You just got to honor where you're at. Either way, you're always going to need water, 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 water. It don't matter if you're in the hibernation mode or if you're in the freaking 8 ball mode. Water, 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 water will help transform you during this time. And honoring how you feel. Things are coming up, right? Journaling them out. Maybe taking a walk. Just really looking at the things that are coming up and kind of being like, all right, that feels good and that doesn't, right? And if that doesn't feel good, then I need to shift. If it doesn't feel good, then that's where I need to like focus my energy so that I can be in a better feeling place all around. So there's deep, deep, deep transformative healing coming from you, emotionally, physically, and it's what from Arcturus. So we have the Arcturians coming in, the Palladians coming in, the what did I say, the Syrians coming in. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy working. We're going to pull from the Earth Magic, Sacred Destiny, Gateway Oracle, Work Your Light, and then end with Angels and Ancestors, because they had a lot to say. But we'll start with Gaia. So thank you, my beautiful team of light, for being here. Let's get some messages for the light workers. Sway show would start seeds. Okay. Bottom of the deck, activation, wind. I felt that last night when I was walking. I felt a big shift going on, and I was like, I wonder what this means for the collective. And then the wind was like, and I was like, okay, so something big is about to be popping off. I love it. Island, solitude, right? We're going into this winter season, this dormant time where things are becoming still. People are going into hibernation mode, right? We're having to trust that we don't know what's going on beneath the surface. So it's in this time of solitude that this is an energy to reflect. Use this time to reflect. This is about going within and seeing what's going on with you. Going within and honoring those things that you haven't been giving attention to, right? We're always so busy with life that when something comes up, we kind of just like push it down or push it to the wayside. This portal, right? This gateway, this solstice that's here for us is to help give us the the strength and the courage to deal with the shit that we've been pushing down, to deal with the shit that we put to the wayside, right? To really look at it and honor it and take it to another level, whether that's shifting it out or getting another perspective. And then we have the fairies coming in with the earth magic. I love that. I'm a big fan of the fairy realm. I had one of my girlfriends that's been recently like awakened, and she like hit me up and she's like, I'm missing like 2 plates and 2 of this and that, and I burst out laughing. And I was like, oh, looks like you started accepting your role as like a light worker. Welcome to working with fairies. I was like, they're just messing with you. Sometimes they come in and take your stuff. Just leave stuff out for them. I like all my plants have like little like jewels or like something crystally in it. So like the fairies are something to work with. But for many of you, you're being contacted by the fairy realm. Others of you are working with the earth, right? You're diving in a little deeper, maybe with the candle magic, maybe you're working with food, maybe you've been gardening more, maybe you've been going outside and just really being rejuvenated by Gaia and all that she has for you, right? And serving you well, pouring life into you, hugging trees. I know, again, I'm in a really dense city and I had to go to the park the other day. It was actually like unseasonably warm here, and I went to the park and I just was like on the tree and I was just like, thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your energy with me, because I needed to get grounded. So don't forget during this time to really stay grounded and connected, right? It's the last day of Sagittarius as we move into Capricorn season. Capricorns are about stability, practicality, being grounded, right? They're the sure-footed goat. So it's just really a matter of staying within, being grounded, and honoring yourself at this time. Really, really honoring the changes, the magic that's going to happen. Some of you are starting to recognize that you're got some witch in you, right? So you've been, again, I'm seeing candle magic, but I'm also seeing people playing in the kitchen, kind of like kitchen witches. Use this time, right? Use this dormant time to study a little bit more, to go a little bit deeper, to activate those gifts that have been given to you by your ancestors and what you've brought with you in the through your past lives. Sorry, I got the deck upside down. Oh, bottom of the deck, opportunity. Look at that beautiful crescent moon. So we just had a full moon, right? So as we're moving and we're shifting towards the next moon with this new moon era coming, new moon energy that will be coming in, right? New opportunities are going to be coming up for you. You're going to, again, see things. The moon is revealing things that are normally left in the darkness, right? So you're going to see things. You guys are, there's a big shift within the light workers. There's a big realization. A lot of you have come to a place of self-realization where you're okay with your magic. You're okay with your gifts. You're okay with these tools and these like all the weird esoteric woo-woo shit that's going on, right? You're like starting to be okay with the fact that like angels are talking to you and you're dealing with fairies, and hearing about unicorns and dragons doesn't freak you out anymore, and you're okay with the fact that there's other dimensions and you're actually kind of happy about it, some of you, because you're like, thank God I'm not from this fucking planet, right? Patience is always needed, especially at this time, right? It's winter. Everything is below the surface, right? Sometimes it's snowing right on top of the garden that you just planted, and you don't know what's going on under there. All you know is that once the light starts to increase and the weather starts to get warmer and spring starts to come around, you're expecting the snow to melt and you're expecting to see some sprouts, right? Some type of greenery from the things that you planted. But that takes patience, right? Patience with the process and patience with yourself. Because just like that seed is going to take time, you need time to also heal. You need time to honor yourself. You need time to learn your skills and your trades, and it's okay, right? Some of you are like maybe new at divination and you're doubting your skills, you're doubting your talents, you're questioning everything, right? Not saying that you shouldn't, you should question everything, but you're questioning yourself. And it's time for you to start trusting in yourself. It's time for you to be patient with yourself when things aren't working for you in 5 seconds, right? Give yourself time. Give yourself time. Wow. And taking risks. I love that. I love that. Embarking on a new journey. Putting yourselves out there, right? Really being free and moving forward and just standing in your truth and giving it a shot, right? There's an opportunity that's coming up for some of you that's gonna feel kind of uncomfortable and you're not really sure, and part of you going back and forth. Your ego is trying to talk you out of it, but there's a part of your soul that just knows, like, that's the answer. Like, that's what I need to do right now. You understand? So as you're healing, as you're shifting, as the solstice is bringing in new opportunities and healing, and really a time of healing for yourself, just be patient with yourself. And if there's an opportunity that comes up that seems a little nerve-wracking, but part of your soul is telling you not to let it go, fucking take the risk. Why? Because this is a time where you're being really supported. This is a time to put those seeds into that nutrient-rich soul and manifest some really dope things. You know what I mean? Go within your heart and see how that feels, my beautiful light workers and starseeds. Exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. I love it, right? So this risk that you're taking, the shift that you're making, the things that you're doing in your life, I get it now why, like, it's like nerve-wracking, right? Because it's almost like too good to be true for some of you. Some of you are doubting your skills and talents because maybe you put your effort into something and your energy wasn't clear and it didn't work out too well. And some of you got really, really focused and dove really deep into your energies, into your manifestations, into your desires, into your goals and your dreams. And you're seeing changes happen in big ways and you're kind of overwhelmed by it. Like, holy shit, I did that, right? I manifested my true love. I manifested that amazing job. I manifested, like, this fucking awesome opportunity. There's a big shift in that coming for you, right? And it's going to be really, really exciting. It's going to give you a time to celebrate, a time to stand in your power, to stand in the light and let everyone know, I did this, I'm good, right? And for a lot of you, it's going to be coming around that springtime, right? We see the greenery sprouting. Like, you planted your seeds, you put trust and faith into everything, and now what you got out is going to exceed your expectations. So things that you're planning now, right? You might have a dream, a wish, but it's going to be so transformative that it's even going to blow your mind. But it's going to require patience at this time. Okay? Let's see what else we got. Ew. Bottom of the deck, proceeding softly. My inner power grows, what? In moments of quietude. This is for you. But this is a time of patience. This isn't a sprint. This is a marathon. This is cross-country running. You got to take your time. You got to give yourself time. Card that fell out, standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. Yes. And this is the energy that you're shifting into, right? You're coming from this space of doubt and fear, and now you're planting your seeds and you're setting your intentions and you're pulling out the weeds of the garden. You're making sure there's not rocks. You're making sure there's no birds like digging up your stuff and pulling the seeds out. Now you're standing there in your power. Your life is about to change in a really, really big way because of the faith, because of the trust, because of the fact that you had faith during a hard time, right? You decided to ask, believe, and receive. You planted the seed, and then you run out the next day and start digging it up to see what's going on. You planted the seed, you covered it with soil, you watered it, you nurtured it, and then you gave it to nature, right? You gave it to the Most High to do what it's supposed to do. And for many of us, that's what's going on right now, right? We've set our intentions, we set our goals, we put stuff out there, and now we just need to trust that the universe is behind the scenes, right? Underground, working things out for us, and knowing that we too will soon be sprouting. Picture like a freaking bamboo shoot, right? It's underground for how many years before it actually breaks ground, and then once it breaks ground, there's no stopping it, right? Think about that. Share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, and expression. It's time for you to step forward, right? Many of you, the seeds that you're planting is a seed of faith and trust in yourself. It's believing your own voice. It's believing your truth. It's believing that you're worthy and deserving. And it's time for you to step out of that energy and to step forward into life. Stand in the light. The things that you share, the things that you're meant to share with the world are yours and yours alone. And yes, it's going to be a little bit scary. And yes, you might be doubting yourself a little bit, but we already saw it's going to exceed your expectations. The things that you do now are blessed beyond measure, right? Bottom of the deck, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? You are playing around if you do not run with that energy. You're playing around with your gifts and your talents and your skills. It is time for you to step forward as a light worker. The solstice opened up and it was like, hey, light workers, starseeds, way showers, hey, guess what? All systems go. All lights green. Everybody go, 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 go. And many of you are ready, right? Many of you have been waiting for this time. And you're like, yes, I'm out. I'm ready. You know, bags are already packed. You're already halfway out the door. And many of you are like, holy shit, it's now? It's really happening now? Yeah, it's really happening now. It's really happening now, and it's really happening for you. Because you deserve it. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns. Healing, rewriting the future. This is all the stuff that we've been going through, right? Portal after portal, eclipses. We've been having to journal. We've been having to meditate. We've been having to go for walks. We've been having to go for runs. We've been having to take salt baths. We've been going through all this stuff. And things are coming out and things are coming up and things are fucking feeling awful. And we're like, what is happening? We're healing. We're clearing. You're clearing generational curses. You're clearing ancestral patterns. You're doing big, deep, hard work. And it's going to take some time, sometimes to yourself, right? Take a moment. Sit with it. It's not easy. You're dealing with healing, clearing your own shit, as well as simultaneously doing ancestral stuff, simultaneously doing generational curses, and simultaneously healing for the planet. It's exhausting, right? It's exhausting, but it's worth it. And you're doing it, and you're so supported at the time. Just know, right? This is the calling. And I know, listen, when I first got the call, I was not trying to answer that shit. I'm like, I'm not doing, nah. No, I'm not doing all that. And then everything started falling apart. The more I moved away from it, the more my life fell apart. The more I shifted away from all of my things, spiritual, the gifts, the signs that I was being seen, the more every other part of my life fell apart. And I was kind of like, okay, well, guess I'm moving in the wrong direction. I guess I'm going to give this spirituality shit a shot. And here we are. I'm not taking these because it didn't fall out properly. But there's Jesus. I'm just going to put that out there. Just because he played too much. Come on, guys. I want one card. I'm not doing books. Thank you, my team. I'm gonna get one card from the angels. Y'all gonna make me put this deck away. One card. Oh, I want one card. No, you take two. Pain in the ass. Winter, take care of your needs. I guess they had something to say. This is the time. So winter solstice, right? This is the time to nurture and take care of yourself. You need to be proceeding slowly. You need to have some faith. You need to know things are coming into balance. You need to enjoy this time of solitude and quiet because it's for you. It's completely for you. Stargazer, set your sights higher. There's our star family coming in again, right? Pleiades, Arcturians, Assyrians. Know that there's a high level. Know that it's going to be okay. Know that you're being supported from the galactic realm, right? Your galactic star family is here loving on you. Oh my God. And bottom of the deck, shaman, trust, and higher forces. Set your sights higher. Trust in higher forces, right? And then we had, where's the taking risk card? There you go. And then we have taking risk, right? Higher perspective, higher perspective, higher perspective. As light workers and way showers and starseeds, I know it is imperative that we observe and not absorb. And it's hard to do when you're in the middle of the melee and in the bullshit, right? So you have to get yourself to a higher perspective, raise your vibration higher so that you don't have so that the things below that vibration don't have access to you unless you choose it to be, right? Keep your vibration high. Know who and whose you are. You are a child of the Most High God. You are a multi-dimensional being. You are a gifted, talented, spiritual, loved child of the universe. Step back from the bullshit. Give yourself some time. Go within. Honor yourself at this time. It is really, really important that you honor how you feel. It's really important that you're being aware of what's going on. It's really important that you observe these things. It's really important that you not take these things personally, that you look at them for what they are, gifts to you to help you heal, to help you grow, to help you evolve. You're being called forward at this time to clear your energy and bring things into balance and to really be one with yourself because you're going to be out in the motherfucking front. The seed you planted are taking root. And so you have to be ready when springtime comes and it's like yo, all systems go, all the lights are on. You need to be ready. Not getting ready. You need to be ready. Bags packed, clothes on. Should be able to walk out the door any motherfucking second. This is your time. This is your time. The solstice is going to bring beautiful opportunities for you. Opportunities of healing, opportunities of growth, opportunities of evolvement, evolvement, expansion, but mostly opportunities to really love you at such a deep cellular level that it transforms your entire outer world into the most beautiful space. All right? I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. Have a great solstice, and I'll see you soon.